What's up, gang? Todd here, and today we're doing a little road trip. It's currently May 16th in the afternoon. I just left work and I'm going on a little road trip up to Dayton. If you follow my channel for any length of time, you probably know where I live. I live in Ohio. I live in the, I work in the Cincinnati area. I live just outside Cincinnati, and I'm heading up to Dayton today to pick up an Amiga 500. As you know, watch my channel, you know I'm a big Amiga fan. I've bought a lot of Amigas over the years. I own quite a few still in my collection, and whilst I've had plenty of Amiga 500s, I don't currently have one in my collection. And for me, and I imagine a lot of Amiga fans feel the same way, the Amiga 500 is really kind of the reference model for a lot of us. Yeah, it doesn't have nearly the amount of upgrades or the amount of aftermarket parts that you can get with, say, a 1200. That you can get the same amount of accelerators, and you can't easily just, you know, pop in a big compact flash card and WHD load and play games that way. It's a little more bare bones machine, but for a lot of us, that's kind of what we grew up on. Most of us back in the late 80s and early 90s that had Amigas, I'm willing to bet the majority of them had Amiga 500s. They were inexpensive. They were commonly sold with a bunch of games, especially like in the UK where they had all these like game packs where, you know, you buy the Amiga and it had like a special version which came with, you know, Batman and all these other games, and it came in colorful boxes, and it was kind of like what we have nowadays with, you know, limited edition Xboxes and PlayStations. Well, they used to do that back in the day with the Amigas and Atari computers too. So that's definitely nothing new. But yeah, I found on Craigslist a couple days ago a Amiga 500. Really clean condition, pretty nice looking. It doesn't come with any accessories, doesn't come with a power supply, but I've got plenty of those. No extra software, and it's listed as unknown condition. So it's a bit of a gamble. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's a nice day. Thought I'd go ahead and grab it from this guy, and yeah, we'll take a look at it when I pick it up. Well, gang, I'm back in my car and I just picked up the goods. As you see, I've got an Amiga 500. Overall, it's in pretty nice shape. Could use a little good cleaning, so I'll probably, after I test it to make sure it works, I'll disassemble it, clean all the keys, clean the casing. You'd be surprised, like some of this discoloration up here, you'd be surprised what a Magic Eraser can do. As long as it's not actually yellowed, if it's just a little discoloration, like just some surface dust and dirt, you know, grime over the years, I could take it right off. Also picked up some floppies off him, some double densities. If you know, high densities are easy to get a hold of still. Double densities, on the other hand, these bitches tend to be on the kind of pricey side. So it's kind of nice to have some extras. I've probably got about, I don't know, about 40 or so discs here. And then one of the unique things was, I didn't know he was going to include, is this right here, a Super Drive hard disk. I believe this is, let me get turned over here. Ah, there we go. This is a 40 meg one. It looks like it has a Quantum hard drive in it. I'm pretty sure this should be a SCSI drive. Yeah, I see a SCSI disk change up there. So yeah, I'm guessing this is all SCSI. So I'm guessing you'd need of course, a SCSI controller for the Amiga, which I do not own. But this is pretty cool. He threw this in for free because, you know, he didn't have any use for this. So I got the Super Drive, the extra floppies, and the 500 for $75, which isn't exactly a smoking crazy good deal, but I'm still pretty happy with it. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here, and then when we see it again, I'm gonna be back at my my desk and we'll test this out and see if it works. Alright gang, I'm back at my desk, and as you can probably see from the video, the Amiga 500 works perfectly. It's been a couple of days now since I picked the machine up, and that has given me the time to test it out some. Other than needing a bath, this machine's in quite good condition. The computer came equipped with Kickstart 1.3, and booting into Workbench 1.3 I can see that it has a total of 1 MB of RAM. Half of that is courtesy of the 512K RAM expansion of the trapdoor. You're probably thinking to yourself, Todd, why do you need yet another Amiga? Don't you already have like half a dozen of them? Well, this is true. Actually, I now own 7 of them, not including the Amiga 500 I just picked up. I recently received another Amiga that will get its own dedicated video in the future. That one is a bit different than the others, and I can't wait to start working on that video. But that one might have to wait a little bit because I have a couple other videos lined up for this specific Amiga 500. I plan to install a 50-60Hz switch to allow it to play both PAL and NTSC games at the correct speed. And I'm installing a switch that allows you to toggle between the primary floppy drive DF0 being internal or external. This is useful because many games won't boot from an external floppy drive, or in this case an external Gotek floppy drive emulator. More on that later on. Once I'm done with this couple of videos, I plan to actually give this machine away. I already have another Amiga 500 on its way to me from merry old England, and that machine is of course a PAL unit, and that'll stay in my collection. But the Amiga 500 in this video will be going to my buddy Chris of Classic Gaming Quarterly on YouTube. He has expressed interest in the Amiga platform to me in the past, and after picking this machine up, it dawned on me that he'd be the perfect person to give this computer a great home. If you haven't seen his channel, I'll link it down below. His videos are some of the best researched and well written covering classic gaming that you'll find on YouTube. I imagine he will travel deep down the Amiga rabbit hole once he gets his hands on this fantastic machine. Well gang, that about wraps this one up. You know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in my next video.